Here on CoastLife, we know how important the performing arts are to our community for those who are adults and those who may be interested in the performing arts at a younger age. So joining us on the CoastLife couch today are Jasmine and Carter from Possum Juniors. Now, folks may be familiar with the Possum Players. You guys are sort of a branch of that.
Yeah, we are an entirely student-run group. So we have a board of directors, which is all students, and we have an advisor, but she just advises us and helps us out when we need. And then during the school year, we have monthly workshops on the third Monday of every month, and all of this is completely free too. And we have the workshops, and you get to learn everything about theater, like backstage, on stage, and then during the summer, we have our yearly summer show. And this year we're doing The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. It was actually the first ever show the Possum Juniors put on, because it is our 50th anniversary at the theater. Yeah.
Congratulations. Oh, I love those movies.
I know. I guess we'll be taking a trip.
Yes, we will. Very
So
cool.
when is the show?
It is July 28th through the 30th. You can buy tickets online.
And so for parents and kids whose kids may be interested in joining the Possum Players Junior, how should people go about doing that?
They should definitely go to the Possum Players website. On there you can see a whole bunch of information, like contact info to get in contact with our advisor and our president of our Possum Juniors board, and they can help you figure out how to be a part of the program when we start back up in the school year, this coming school year.
Great. I think it's really cool how you guys have this education aspect of learning about theater, and then you really put it to use. Can you tell us what sets your program apart, whether during the education process or the performing process?
I definitely think one of the things that sets us apart is those, what you're saying, those the meetings that we have throughout the school year. Is a lot of people don't have those programs to learn about every aspect as well. We're not just doing acting stuff. You're learning about tech, makeup, set, every part of it. And I feel like not every program really does that.
For sure. I think a lot of times, a lot of performing arts camps are just that. They're like summer camps, and you really only kind of touch the surface of a lot of those basics. So has anything about the program that maybe you've learned over the years surprised you? Like maybe there was an element of theater that you didn't expect to like, but you actually really took to it?
Oh yeah, 100%. Before I joined the Possum Players, I had been acting for a good 8 years before, and I had only been interested in being on stage. I was like, I want to be the star. But then when I joined Possum Point, I just we had these things, on every Saturday we go in, we help build the set. And I went to one of those and I was like, wow, this is really fun. I want to learn more about this. And then I ended up being the set rep the next year. So I designed the set myself.
Oh.
And now I'm the makeup rep, and I designed the makeup for the show. And I absolutely love doing stuff backstage now, and that never would have happened if I hadn't gone to Possum Point.
Definitely. I think that's a good point. Maybe people think theater, they think acting.
Sure.
Maybe if you're a little shy, you don't want to get into acting, but there's so much that goes behind the scenes. What would you say to someone who's interested in learning about performing arts and theater?
Well, go to our workshops, honestly.
Sure.
Because each month you're learning about a whole new different thing. I know our first meeting is usually a welcome when we do acting, and then in October we do costumes and makeup for Halloween, and you can learn about everything, and you can really just experience it. And it's really great for younger students too, because you can start in 6th grade, and you can just learn everything right off the bat with Possum Players.
That's awesome. I'm kind of bummed. I might be a little too old.
I
for
know.
Possum.
I think maybe we miss our chance.
That makeup sounds really cool.
It is really fun.
Maybe we can
I love
be
it.
assistant advisors.
Yeah. It could be your model. Right.
So what's next for you guys?
It's definitely pushing through the process with the show we're working on now. We just started rehearsals at the beginning of the summer, so we're still working on blocking the show and running it and getting it ready for the show dates. And then after that, it'll be starting back up again early fall.
That's going to be exciting.
Wow. Can you remind everyone at home then where and how they can see your play coming up?
Go to Possum Players website, which is possumpointplayers.com, and you can see, you just look for The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and you can find all the information to buy tickets online and show dates and times if you want to buy tickets in person.
Perfect. Easy enough. I have to go.
I know, me too.
This is so cool. I love that. A movie again.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming in and telling us about this. I honestly had no idea, so that's why we love this job. We get to learn right along with you guys at home about what's going on in the community. So we're going to learn some more about some more great events coming up when CoastLife gets back.